The overall design of this phone remains similar to its predecessor, the Galaxy M20, but Samsung has made several improvements with the Galaxy M21. The 1080p OLED notch display is now 6.4 inches, up from 6.3 inches. The phone will be available in black and blue. Internally, the specs are also improved. The Galaxy M21 features a faster Exynos 9611 processor. The RAM and internal storage of its base model have increased to 4GB and 64GB. On its rear, there are now 3 cameras rather than 2, thanks to the addition of a new 8MP ultra-wide camera alongside the 5MP depth sensor. The resolution of the main sensor has also been bumped up from 13 to 48MP. The selfie camera now features a 20MP sensor, up from 8MP. There is also a rear-mounted fingerprint sensor, a USB Type-C port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. This phone packs a big 6000 mAh battery with 15W fast battery charging support. Doing well in the Indian market is important for Samsung, especially after India had surpassed the US to become the second largest smartphone market in the world. However, Samsung's market share in the country declined between 2018 and 2019. Samsung released this phone to win back buyers from Chinese rivals, whose phones have stolen market share from the world's largest handset maker. Samsung Galaxy M30s was released in September 2019. The phone comes with a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen display with 20:9 aspect ratio. It is powered by Exynos 9611 10nm processor. It comes with 6GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Samsung Galaxy M30s on the rear packs triple camera setup consisting of a 48MP main shooter and a 8MP ultra-wide lens and another 5MP depth sensor. There is a 16MP camera on the front for selfies. This device is based on Android 9.0 Pie and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 1TB. It is powered by 6000 mAh battery with 15W fast battery charging support. It was released in opal black, sapphire blue and pearl white colors. Samsung has demonstrated that it still sees great potential in the lower end of the smartphone market by taking the wraps of the Galaxy A41, which is the latest mid-range smartphone from the company, which could go a long way towards making you feel like you have got a top-of-the-line Galaxy phone without costing nearly so much as the flagships. The Galaxy A41 has a 6.1-inch screen that called an Infinity U AMOLED display, which isn't as fancy as the likes of the Galaxy S20 but should still look pretty great for the price. Probably the biggest selling point for the phone is that it offers IP68 water and dust resistance, which is a rarity in the mid-range segment. In fact, it's not unheard of to find flagship phones without the feature either. The rest of the phone is distinctly mid-range at best. It got a competent and budget-focused Helio P65 chipset according to GSM Arena. This is supported by 4GB of RAM, 64GB of expandable storage. You can expect a smooth performance when scrolling and gaming. The Samsung Galaxy A41 also seemed to deliver in the camera arena, packing a 48MP primary camera, 8MP ultra-wide shooter and a 5MP depth sensor. Selfies are handled by a 25MP camera in the water drop notch. You can record 4K video at 30fps. Pictures taken with the camera delivers good quality. You can see good details and color accuracy. It is backed with a 3500 mAh battery that has 15W fast charging. Samsung A30s smartphone was launched in September 2019. The phone comes with a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen display with an aspect ratio of 19.5:9. It is powered by Exynos 7885 processor. It comes with 4GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Samsung A30s on the rear packs triple camera setup consisting of a 25MP main shooter and 8MP ultra-wide lens along with a 5MP depth sensor. There is a 16MP camera on the front for selfies. This device is based on Android 9.0 Pie and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 1TB. It is powered by a 4000 mAh battery with 15W fast battery charging support. The Samsung Galaxy M30 has a gorgeous AMOLED screen and looks just awesome from the front. The front camera resides in a U-shaped notch, which is inconsequently smaller than the V-shaped notch on the Galaxy M20 and M10. There's no denying that the Galaxy M30 is super comfortable to wield, which really is saying something since the phone houses a massive 5000 mAh battery. The Galaxy M30 has the same Exynos 7904 chipset that we see on Samsung Galaxy M20 and Galaxy A30. We quite like the software experience on the Samsung Galaxy M30, and it definitely gives M30 an edge over Xiaomi, Redmi and Vivo phones. And yes, unlike most phones in this segment, the Galaxy M30 can stream HD content from Netflix and Amazon Prime. Samsung Galaxy M30 have 3 camera sensor at rear. This extra camera unit is a depth sensor that makes the live focus mode so much better. The other 2 rear cameras remain same, a 13MP sensor with 1.9 aperture lens and a 5MP wide-angle shooter with 2.2 aperture. The selfie camera, however, has a higher resolution 16MP sensor. The battery backup on the Galaxy M30 is excellent. The phone can easily last for a day of heavy uses. It supports fast charging, and Samsung also bundles a fast charger in the box. If you are not much into high-end gaming, would value display quality over the camera performance, and are restricted by a budget, the Galaxy M30 won't disappoint.